Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin, and today we're going to be looking at Bitcoin stagnation continues. Now, if you are catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and that bell. That way you will be notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done, join us in the Discord. Links will be going out shortly. Let's send those links out. Mr. Facts, what is up, guys? Thank y'all for joining me. Andrew, what's up, dude? Brother, man, how's it going? He says, finally starting to feel better. I hope so, man. I hope you're feeling better, man. I'm glad to hear that. That print looks great. Thanks, man. We consider if you do statues like that and print it in the customer's face. And yeah, that'll be cool. I'm not sure how hard it'll be to model someone's face though in 3D. That'll be I think that's gonna be the challenge. Weird Pike's Beak. That is awesome, brother. CBA, what's up, dude? Alrighty, let's get rolling. Let's see what's happening on the market, because there's not a lot happening, to be honest, right? So I'm going to go check it. By the way, if you don't know what Andrew's talking about, let me see if I can bring this up here, man. I know where I have it. There, you can see it full screen. Like, this is a piece of commish work that I'm working on for a client. I'm gonna have to make this smaller so you guys are able to see it, because that's where it's at, right? That's a sweet spot. A little bit smaller still. There we go. It's just commish work I did for a client. I printed it, sanded it, painted it. It's pretty freaking sweet. It actually has two heads. It's a Ragnar from Vikings. It was a pretty cool print. It's finally ready to be delivered to the client, which is pretty freaking cool. Yeah. So that's what's going on a 3D printer. The 3D printing world. What's up, Brian? How's it going, man? Let's go check out market cap. Straight to Valhalla. Yeah. Straight to Valhalla, man. Dude, did we do anything here on the daily, dudes? Let's see. Did we drop lower? Yes, we dropped slightly lower. There's really nothing here. Some bullish divergence on this here side. I'm still looking for that triple bottom to kind of build and see if it's gonna play. This is a market, yeah, you know, it's just stagnating, and when the market's stagnating, it's boring, right? There's really not a lot. Neutral at 45.88. Again, we know we could break further down and we could drop to 12,000s, 10,000s, or we could try to look for a recovery, but we don't know if it's a real recovery yet. So, you know, it's a fudge. I just got completely tongue-tied there. It's a coin toss, right? We don't know where this is gonna go. That's the whole point. That's the whole thing about stagnation. We know it could drop lower, right? We know it could drop lower. Is it gonna drop lower? We don't know yet. Like, the bullishness is not playing. We had bullish divergence here, not playing. We didn't have bullishness here. We had some hidden bearish, moved us down, strong bullish. Is it going to play us to the upside? We don't really freaking know. We're above the 20, which is good, but are we going to hold it? Are we going to try to bounce? Get to the $1.03 trillion market cap again? We'll see, right? So let's go and check. Brian Mills, what's up, dude? Let's go and check Bitcoin. The corn. The Bitcoin. What is this? Oh. All right. So, looking for the triple bottom. Still not coming in. Getting a small bounce. We didn't create anything bullish, right? Low to high. So nothing here bullish. And we're still just ranging from like the 21,000s, below 23,000s, all the way to 19,666. That is the range that we're in. We're in this range back here. We already established that it lasted almost a whole month. And then we broke down. And now we've been in this range for about a month now also. Are we going to break down? Are we finally going to break out of this? We're in that monotonous state where crypto's not really doing a lot. Let's go to the 4 hour. Had the bullish divergence. Last time we talked about it. Look at that. Beautiful. We're live here on the stream on the 12th. We weren't live yesterday. So, you know, what we've talked about is just a play. So, like, you know, that's why I'm not so worried about not coming live every night. Because there's not a lot to talk about, right? The market's stagnating, period. It's just boring AF right now for crypto. And two, we haven't really broken to the upside or the downside. Until we get a break, it's probably going to be boring AF for the market. And, you know, we're loaded with work, and I'm, you know, I don't want to talk about that. I'm really, really tired. In general, I just feel like extremely tired. Like I've been trying to get more sleep at night, and I still feel exhausted. But, you know, just overloaded with work. I wasn't able to come live yesterday. And, you know, I'm okay. Like I said, the market's really not doing a lot, right? Fortunately enough, the market's not doing a lot that if I don't come live, it's not like we're missing on vital information. Because, you know, last time we talked about was this bullish divergence set play, right? We're getting that moving up. Great, man. Where are we going? Targets, right? We got above the 19,666. Now we're trying to get above 20,911. And the targets are there, man, right? We've talked about these targets every stream. Above here, we have 21,394, and then above there, 21,955. So we are just waiting for breaks to happen. When are we going to get it? Man, you know, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. Let's go to the 1 hour. Sorry, I didn't check if there was anything here that was bearish. Nothing bearish. Neutral at 53.45. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Look, we're looking for the bullish divergence. We did manage to drop slightly lower here as well. Guess what? More bullish divergence by then. Again, nothing to go crazy about. By the time we would have come to stream live on the 13th, would have been not real already. So, you know, this would have already played out. So, like I said, really not a lot. We're not missing out on critical information, right? We're waiting for the bounce to happen. We're getting it. It's just, you know, not the strongest bounce. Look, this is going from positive to from negative to less negative. Here we have the bullish divergence against the MACD. Sorry, against the RSI. Here against the MACD, we're not going to call it there. Now we created some hidden bullish, right? And that's what's helping us to get continuation here, right? This hidden bullish. And with that, again, potential for rally. We managed to hold support at 19,666 with that bullish divergence. And now we're getting that pop, right? But we're rejecting the 20,911. So, you know, it's just the market needs to really just break it away. It just needs to break it away, man. It's just boring. It's boring crypto. You can play this with leverage and get good returns, but, you know, it's just boring in general in crypto. All right, so we're impulsing up now, right? We have the bearish divergence strong. Last move created. Action to the downside. We're starting that drop. Now, the drop is not looking as violent as this drop here did, but it's a drop nonetheless. So this drop could lead to continuation to the upside, and on that pump, we could be getting to 21,394. I think that's going to be a good target for Bitcoin right now. We need to get above 20,111, and then we're probably going to see at 21,300s. If we are to break to the upside, if we do move down, we're probably going to back test at 20, and then if we break farther down, we're going to be aiming for 19,666. And then once we get there, we'll have to talk about where we could go, right? But, you know, that is it for the market so far. Like I said, there's really not a lot. We're not missing a lot, right? Let's go check out Ethereum. Ethereum at 1,182. Wow, we got a rally. Awesome. Ethereum finally actually did something. Let's clap for Ethereum. All right, so we had the bullish divergence. That's great. And that's fine. We haven't done anything since. So we're starting to rally. Nothing bearish coming in yet. We might be starting to grade. We're about to start creating some bearish divergence here hidden. Gotta wait for it to develop. And sitting here neutral at 47.99. So since last we were here, nothing new, right? Pumping, getting above the 20. After 20, we talked about it, right? If we get above the 20, we're gonna be aiming for 1,153. If we get above there, 1,161, right? So, you know, that is the range that we're in. You know, Ethereum's from like 1,261 to 981. That is the range that we're trading in. All right, let's go to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, even from back here, right? I was measuring from back here, and even from back here, we're going higher. So Not going to matter whether or not I anchor from here. I just don't want to get a lot of lines flowing through charts and going over data. Why is this not working? All right, my keyboard is going weird. There we go. All right, so hidden bearish. All right, potential for stagnation. Action to downside. We're starting to get that stall. All right, getting them moving down. So impulse stop. Getting the flag. With that, it could be getting continuation. That's going to be interesting if we do get this continuation. We're going to be targeting 1,261, right? If we do get continuation. Otherwise, 1,153 as support. Bought at 62.37. Nothing else happening here. The only thing I'm looking at here also on the daily is Ethereum's recovering a little bit better, right? Recovered 6.95%, right? 5 bear. Thank you very much for that resub on Twitch. All right. So again, the only thing I'm looking at is Ethereum's recovering a little bit better than the corn, right? So Ethereum recovered 6%. Bitcoin just pumped. Come on, load Bitcoin. I know it was like 2%. Yeah, 1.7. But what I'm looking for is this decoupling of the market from Bitcoin, where, you know, Bitcoin's stagnating. What already established that? It's already been a month since Bitcoin's stagnating. And the market should start to feel, you know, like, why are we following Bitcoin again? Who is this Bitcoin that we're following downwards? And coins should start to try to do their own thing, right? Because, you know, when Bitcoin stagnates, after a while of just Bitcoin stagnating, coins are going to start to do their own little thing. And that's what I'm hoping that we start to get here. And we start to get recoveries and alts. And then either Bitcoin's going to follow, it's going to tank again. And then alts are going to follow it. And then they're going to be scared again for a while. And then we'll finally get, you know, get out of this winter. But, you know, it's just a waiting game, like I said. And it feels like the market's still scared from the last drop we had. And yes, it's been a month. People haven't quite forgotten yet that we dropped, you know, really couple good percentage points there last couple drops. But we just gotta wait and see, man. It's just a waiting game. Let's go to the 1 hour Ethereum. Look at this stagnation, right? 5 bear just gifted 2 subs. Oh, awesome, dude. Thank you very much for that. Let's do this one. There we go, dude. Thank you very much. 5 bit for doing this awesome subs on the Twitch. I'm not even sure if people are watching on Twitch, but thank you for like gifting the subs, I guess. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Right, so getting the action to the upside, right? Nothing bearish. Look, is going higher, more positive, and higher on the RSI. Just hitting bought at 68.57. And like I said, there's really not a lot going on in the markets. We're just waiting. Again, it's range. We're getting the bullish divergence. We're pumping. We're in live here for this one, but we're getting the same move that Bitcoin had, right? Look, again, the market's following the corn to some extent. It just managed to recover a little bit better, which is good. But other than that, it's just a Bitcoin clone. It's a tiny little Bitcoin walking around doing its own little thing, right? Or it's doing the same thing, its own little thing. Doing the same thing that Bitcoin is. Let's go check out ADA. 88. Cardano. Sitting at, again, internet's a bit slow. I'm just glad I'm not dropping frames, but. Righty. This one looks a little bit closer to Bitcoin on account that we're nagging that strong move. So bullish divergence, action in the upside, starting to pop. Going for that 20 moving average at 45.8 right now, sitting at 43.8. So 2 cent move to the upside if we do get it. And if we don't, then we come back down 40.7. So a 3 cent drop. So that's it here, man. There's really nothing else happening. Just neutral at 41.99. You said there's a spring test on the 1 hour, so we're going to check in a second. Bullish divergence, action in the upside, getting the pop again. The stuff that we talked last time still in play. We have not really done anything different. The only thing I'm looking at here is there's some hidden divergence starting to develop here on this portion. And that hidden divergence obviously going to come with pressure on the price. And that pressure could also be happening around that 44.8 cent mark, right? Here. We still pump a bit more and still have pressure building. And then get some downwards motion. But even from here, even if you want to say that's not a real island because this is a tiny breakaway from here, it's still the same story. Right? So, Scrog says, go ADA. Thank you very much for being here, Scrog. Again, look, we had the bullish divergence, action to the upside. Again, look, Bitcoin copycat, right? It's just doing the same thing. It is just doing the same thing, guys. Not doing the same thing. Just following the Bitcoin. Follow the Bitcoin. Well, except that this had the bullish divergence against the MACD also, right? But Bitcoin just had it against the RSI. And that is it, dudes. That is it for reals. Really, really not a lot going on here. Getting the action to the upside, that's great. Started to create something bearish here, man. Look at that bearish divergence. Potential for moving down. Hidden bullish, right? A hidden bullish, just like the corn here. Against the MACD. Oop, got a rally, got above 20. Now bearishness had a resistance, 44.8. Starting to flag. Are we going to get continuation? Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will get continuation. And we shall see what is going to happen. Right. Something that is interesting about ADA, and I forgot to check on Bitcoin. I actually mentioned it because I don't remember if we had it, but ADA bullish engulfed the previous candle here on the 13th, right? So bullish engulfing, that usually signals a reversal if you just go by candlestick analysis, right? So I don't remember if Bitcoin bullish, also bullish engulfed. All right. So Bitcoin bullish engulfing the previous candle, that tells that we're looking for a reversal, and that is coming tied with some bullish divergence that we were talking about. No, sorry, not bullish divergence on Bitcoin, but bullish divergence in general on the market, right? Can I go back to ADA and zoom out the spring? Yeah, I can go back to ADA and zoom out the spring test. Gonna bring up the Wyckoff distribution. We show you its accumulation where we're at. Visit and see the accumulating pattern of Sir Wyckoff, right? Sir Wyckoff. All right. Oh snap! That became huge. I want it to be like a big piece of window here. I just want to make a tiny window that we can have here. There we go. So, I guess this would be the C here, the ST, and this here would be the spring test that Andrew's talking about. And yes, it does look like a spring test. Right, so if you don't know what you might not be able to see this. I'm gonna move this over here. So, what Andrew's talking about is this point here, this point here. And this slight drop that we have here is this portion that says ST in B phase here. Right, then we have our drop that goes slightly lower. Let's see here, says spring test portion, right? That is this portion here. And yes, it is starting to look a little bit like this Wyckoff, right? Look, the drop with the 1, 2 spikes, right? The drop with the 1, 2 spikes. Then we have a drop to the ST, right? Then we have our small pump with a higher high. Then we have our small pump with a higher high. And then we have our drop to sorts. Didn't quite, it almost dropped to the same level here as the ST. We didn't quite have that here. Dropping lower, right? Dropping lower. Now we're about to get, that upwards motion. Hopefully this is it, Andrew, dude. I mean, nothing against it. If this plays, that's awesome. Good eye, man. I think it could play. It's just the market has to allow for it, right? This could have this, but Bitcoin tanks tomorrow. Forget about getting that accumulation to play out. It does look very, very close to it. I see volume. Yeah, volume is gonna be key. Right, volume is gonna be key. Brian B, what's up, dude? Yeah, no worries, Andrew, dude. That's a good eye there, man. Good call on that Wyckoff. Dude, is XRP doing anything? Oh, snap. I didn't want to do that. Let's go to auto. Is XRP doing anything? Apparently, Flare dropped finally, according to someone. I can tell you, I still haven't gotten my Flare anywhere. So, I wonder if XRP did anything with that. Yeah, XRP's going up a bit. All right, 33. All right, looks like XRP wants to pump. But still below that 37-cent mark. We still got to get there. 33 cents. Not really going to be doing a lot of TA here. I just want to see how it did. You know, 3%, and right now another 0.87. So, yeah, it's trying to hold. It's trying to go higher, man. Is it flare out? Wasn't it like a flare IOU or something like that? I can't find it. Oh wait, and then I saw it here. Flare token, one flare matic. All right, nah, that sucks. Yeah, no. Alright, suit's over. XRP1 unverified though. Yeah, look, a lot of talk about that. Just because the SEC has to turn in stuff does not mean the lawsuit is over, that they won. It's gonna be over until they actually say, yo, they won, and then it's gonna, you know, we're probably gonna get some news before, and then it's gonna break. But everyone, like, everyone in the XRP community is so full of hopium all the time that they all want to believe that the lawsuit is over. Every day, someone comes out and says, oh, the lawsuit is over. This is why XRP is gonna go to, like, you know, $1 billion. XRP, the best digital asset ever created. XRP, the blah blah blah. You know, it's a cult, right? That's how it feels sometimes. And I haven't drank the Kool-Aid, but I used to believe that XRP had a lot of opportunity. I still do believe that XRP has a lot of opportunity. It's just the people in that community make it feel like it's a cult. It's like talking about, like, they complain about Bitcoin maxis, but they don't see that they are the equivalent of a Bitcoin maxi on XRP, right? XRP is going to go to the moon. XRP is going to be the best digital asset. XRP is going to get us out of, like, the hole. You know, yes, it can do a lot of things. It is super liquid. It is really fast. You can transact with it in seconds. I've used it. Yes, it's good. But, you know, by the time this lawsuit is over, by the time, you know, in a couple of years, there's going to be coins that are going to be doing it a lot faster now. One of the arguments that they use in the community is like, and it's even used by Brad Garlinghouse. He says, well, it's much faster to take $1 million on a plane and take it to London than sending it to Swift. You're going to get there in a couple hours. You're going to be able to deposit that money in the bank. And while, yes, that is true, any crypto can get transfers within a couple hours or a couple minutes. So if you say, oh, it's gonna go through in like 3 seconds, really, if right now it takes days for a transaction to go through and you already managed to move it down to like a couple hours, maybe a couple, minutes, how much more are you gonna save by it arriving in a couple of seconds, right? It's not like you're talking about a huge difference now. It's a huge difference savings from days to hours. Now, hours to seconds, yes, but it's not that much, right? Oh, you can send $1 billion. It's gonna cost you like a fraction of a penny. Well, guess what? If you send $1 billion right now, it's going to cost you, via a regular banking system in Swift, a couple percentage points plus bank transaction fees. But if you send it with Bitcoin, it's only going to cost you a fraction, right? It's not going to cost you as much as a bank transaction. So yes, you're saving from a couple dollars to a couple pennies. But if you're sending $1 billion, if you save $1 or you save, $2 in a transaction because you just send it for like a fraction of a penny. Really, if you're sending $1 billion, saving $1, $2, it's peanuts, dude. It's nothing. It's like, you don't even buy a stick of gum with that, right? If you're sending in billions and millions of dollars, but you're only paying a fraction of a cent for the transaction to go through. Guess what, dude? If you already paid $2 and you're sending $1 billion, it's like a fraction of a percentage point of what you're sending. Really, you're not saving a lot. So, it's just weird, some of the arguments that they come up with, and that's fine. That they have their arguments. That's fine. They want to pull people into the community. I just believe that, giving people the Kool-Aid and trying to poison people's minds instead of allowing for this to be a bigger growing thing, right? For me, it's like getting people onto crypto. What they choose, I don't care. It's about getting people onto crypto. If you choose Bitcoin, that's fine. If you choose Ethereum, that's fine. If you choose ADA, that's fine. If you choose XRP, it's fine. You know, it's just when we get into tribalism and people try to get people onto their, no, you should only buy this coin because this is the only one. This is like the savior coin of all the coins. This is the coin that's going to go to billions of dollars. If you hold anything else, you're going to be broke. Well, yeah, maybe, man, you know, but there's going to be a lot of coins that are going to make it. There's going to be a lot of coins that are going to fail. You know, it just really depends, right? Yeah. Imagine being able to sell all your bags, all your coins, and NFTs in one transaction for some. Yeah, right. Andrew, yeah. That's the power Cardano. Again, it just really depends, guys. I mean, not gonna say this is it. Or this is a coin that, you know, makes everything around the world. You just gotta, you know, you can hold XRP. You don't, just because you hold it does not mean you cannot hold anything else. But they want to make it seem that way sometimes. Like, no, I'm never gonna sell Diamond Hands. If this drops, I'm gonna go down with it, man. Even if it drops to a 0, I'm never gonna sell. That's a lie. The guys that say that are probably the first one that sell when the market starts to drop. Oh, I haven't sold a dime in my bags, man. They probably sold a lot of things. They're still holding some. They probably sold a lot, right? It'll be weird if someone just to hold and not take an opportunity to sell and take profits and then buying at a lower area of value, right? That's weird. But, you know, to each their own. You know, that's fine. But yes, I did get into XRP a while back, and I got out of it. And, you know, I'm glad because I got better returns on other investments. Just like now, I've been selling crypto, right? And I bought printers. And guess what? My printers are turning a pretty solid profit on a weekly basis. They're making me money on a weekly basis, right? My printers are making me probably, you know, already just the one I have, because the other two are still on the way, but the one I have are making over $200 a month. You know, over $250 a month just on printing. So I'm working for small companies that need people to develop things for them, right? Like, you know, this little thing. So, you know, these little things, right? So, you know, you find a small business, this thing's run by itself. As long as I can keep giving them what they need and you know, they're still gonna order from me, and you know, I'm thinking about buying. If they put in this guy's order, I delivered 5 pieces to them yesterday. They sold them out today. They sold them out today, and I am printing 3 more for them that I got to deliver by Saturday, and next week they're gonna place an order for another 5. So these guys are solid. They just keep ordering and ordering and ordering, and I'm already feeling the pressure that I need that other printer here now. Because if they just keep ordering and ordering and ordering, I'm not able to give them, you know, the rate of goods delivered that they need. And part of what I want to do here is, you know, that's pretty cool. I'm thinking about buying a 4th printer now, because I'm like, wow, like I haven't even gotten this one, but I can see that the workload's increasing really exponential with these guys. That is going to be really cool if I'm just their sole provider of these pieces, right? I can still give them a huge discount and still be extremely profitable on this. I might need a dedicated bell printer for that one. Yeah, the thing is, yes and no, because they order in sets of 5, but they order like 3 black, 3 white. So the only thing I could belt print is like 3 of this at the same time, and then 3 of this at the same time, right? Because these go together. And then 3 of the bases at the same time, because the bases are a little bit different. So 3 of the bases, and then 3 of this, and then 3 of this pieces, and then do the same with the white color, right? So since it's not just one file that gets printed over and over and over again on automatic, that's why I believe a belt printer is not going to be good, because I have to manually be shifting and changing what prints. But yes, I've considered getting a belt printer, Andrew. Those are $1,000. I'm still not 100% sold on them. I think they're good. Just the angle they print in, I'm not sure if it's going to be something that is solid for me, particularly because these pieces have they have a twist mechanism, so they have like a screwing mechanism, and in those printers they print at an angle, so they're printing at like a 45-degree angle, so the print basically is going to start coming in like this, like, right? So I'm not sure how the threads are going to be printing on that. You know, But it could be interesting, right? It could be interesting. We shall see. Yo says, yeah, are you are printing crypto money? No, I'm not printing crypto. I'm 3D printing stuff for businesses. And then every now and then someone's gonna come in and ask for, you know, a statue or, you know, a piece of something that's like this. All right, like this Viking that I printed for a lady who commissioned it and painted it, and that's pretty cool. All right. And says Moonbeam. Oh, Moonbeam. What, man? I'm sorry. You just said Moonbeam, so let me know. Have you seen the Sharpie trick? Pretty sure you could automate it to switch colors between prints easily with a servo. All right, no, I haven't seen it. And two, I'm not sure. Do I need a two-color printing machine? Have no clue. But you know, if anything, I'm thinking about getting the. This one's a bit of a stretch because, yes, the with what I purchased already, I could have purchased one of these new machines that are coming out. I'll show you. These bros from Bamboo Lab, they're coming out with this printer, and it comes in 4. You can have 4 colors and automatically shifts. So you can have a print go out and it'll automatically put up to 4 colors on that print, which is pretty solid. Now it prints really fast, 20 meters per second, and yes, it is meters per second. It's not a mistake. It's extremely fast when it prints. They came out with their Kickstarter, it's successfully funded. They're starting to deliver already. And I'm thinking about getting one of these. The thing is, like, this one's a pretty penny, man. I think this one's 1,500. 1,500 MSRP, I think. Look, shop now. Yeah, you need the combo so you can have those things. Don't have the price yet, but because the Kickstarter ended, they said this was going to go for about $1,500. So that's like the price of... I could get 5 printers of the smallest one I have for what I get one of this. The only benefit is that it's super fast and it can print in colors. So, I mean, do I need that? I mean, people have asked me to print things in colors, which again, I could. But, you know, it's like, how much am I really going to get out of that versus just, you know, having a, like these guys wanted to have their, you know, their logo here come out with a color. It's like it's a pain about to do it manually, and it takes time for me to be here glued to the machine, so I'm not doing it. But, you know, in the end, is like, is it something that's gonna be, I'm gonna be getting a return on my investment fast? I mean, it's $1,500 that I gotta get back really fast. So for now, I think the idea is probably buy another one of the small ones that I have, which is at Anycubic Cobra. They're on sale right now. They're on $259. It's an awesome printer. Nothing against it. It just prints beautifully out of the box. I have to do very, almost no fine tuning at all. And not just that's the beauty. Also, dude, like, I have a $15 coupon, so I can get it for, like, you know, $244. You know, it's $244. I get 5 printers with the amount of money they would just buy one Bamboo Lab. So yes, it'll be a nice thing to have. But right now, I think for speed and delivery, the more printers I can have on the farm, the better. And then I can also start thinking, you know, what else can I sell that takes a little post-processing? Because Viking dusting time, you have to sand it, you have to prime it, then you have to paint it. And that's time that I have to charge for. But, you know, what else can I print that could net me a pretty good return on my money? Moonbeam market cap. And it's chart. Is it rock pool or is it good? I'm not sure. We'll see. If it looks like a rug pull and feels like a rug pull, dude, it probably is a rug pull. Particularly if it's named Moonbeam. It's not here. Or is it here? Is it Glimmer? GLMR, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna go with this one. Alright, well, congrats. It's an asset that's gone down forever since inception. And it's near its all-time lows. So, at least in this chart, it's gone down forever and ever and ever. Is there anything here that we could do? Like, no, look at what I said, all-time lows, right? I was all-time weak, that's the all-time closing low. This is all-time closing low now. We're very close to it. I wouldn't be buying this. At 60 cents, I wouldn't be buying this. The chance of this going down farther are more right now, particularly with current market conditions. I would wait for some to settle, maybe get a break above that 20. There's really nothing here that is bullish. There was bullish divergence here, right, from here to here, dropping lower again. Same as with the rest of crypto, but we're in the same stagnation, and we're not getting any of the upside right now. Here, nothing, dude. 4-hour chart. Lower again here, lower. Nothing. I don't want to call anything here that is bullish. It's just there's some kind of bullishness here, short term. I would not be going heavy on this, just because it doesn't look good, right? It doesn't look good, man. And ultimately, it's your call what you do with this. But that's it. Bullish divergence, potential for actually the upside. You're trying to get a rally, but not really there. Hidden divergence again, just like the Bitcoin, right? And look at here, right? Boom. Bullish divergence here to some extent, again coming in lower, similar to Bitcoin or similar to whatever other coin we looked at that had the same thing. And we're starting to get the rally, and then dudes, are we doing anything here that is bearish? Uh, 0031, 0030, it is slightly less positive momentum, and we're creating some strong bearish divergence for action downside, flagging just like Bitcoin. It is following Bitcoin, dude. It's not doing something. I would say just be careful. This could rug pull. This could really go down quite a bit more, and yeah, just be careful there. And right, it could be not sure if it's a rug pull, but it just looks like all it's done since it came out is just go down. So if you ever bought this, all you did was lose money. Look, it came out. Great, let's buy it. You pump for a day, right? Look, 0%. It's not even telling me here. 4%. After it pumped 4%, guess what happened? It's like, going down forever and ever and ever. How much has it dropped? I'm going to be generous and not even go with the wicks. I'm just going to go with the closing. Closing to where we're at right now. And look, we've dropped 92% value. So if you bought $1,000 worth of this, you only have like $80 left, right? So that's how bad this coin is. Now, are you gonna get into it at 60 cents? I mean, if you want to buy it, be my guest. You might be doing really good. It could pump. But right now, there's a lot of market indecision. I would just say, like you're asking a guy who's taking money off the market. Like, if I was putting money into the market right now because I believe it had more upside, then I'll probably be telling you yes, buy stuff. But I'm actually taking money that had parked on exchanges and cryptos that I money of cryptos that I sold, and I'm putting it to reinvestment in stuff that's gonna get me more profit. And like I told you, man, 3D printing, I already made my printer. It's paid itself almost 3 times now. So it's just a beautiful return on investment so far. And with that, I was able to buy other printers. It's better than if I was just holding crypto. The last 2 months, I would have probably lost a lot more money. And like I said, start getting out of crypto when Bitcoin dropped below 37,000. That's when I told you guys, if we drop below this area, it's just not gonna be pretty. Just start to get out again. And I started to scale out of positions. I started selling stuff. I'm gonna buy back in with the money that this makes me, but at least this is making me money consistently. In a span of 3 months, I've already made 3 times what I've invested. So it's paid itself off plus 2 more times. It's done a lot better than any crypto. It's like 300% itself. So, is it worth to be just putting money into crypto right now? If you believe that it's going to go higher, yes. If you believe it's going to be stagnating for the next 2, 3, 4 months, why are you going to park your money on a high risk asset when you have a lot of talks of depressions and inflation, hyperinflation, a lot of defaulting countries it's just the macro picture around the world is not the best. So why would you park your money on high risk assets, right? It's just, sometimes it's better to be on cash than to be invested on something. You don't have to be invested on something, right? Sometimes you just park yourself on cash, or park yourself on something else, and then get that money that you saved or, return on investment that you're getting or whatever you're doing, and then do better. So, for me, it's look, I took money from crypto that I made profits. I'm starting a small side business, which again is good. It's paying itself off really fast. And guess what? Now I'm going to have more money so I can invest in crypto. And I'm not only going to be able to buy more crypto than what I had when I sold, because I'm going to be able to buy a bigger bag, but I've also have a side business that I got started with that crypto money, right? So again, you have to be smart about your money. You have to make your money work for you, right? To some extent. So yes, this is a side gig. It takes a little bit of time to set up the file, but once it's running, it just basically runs 24/7. I only stopped for maintenance twice. One time I broke the belt because I overtensioned it. But other than those small maintenances, this thing is basically running 24/7. It hasn't stopped since I got it. And yeah, I'm happy. You know, so you gotta make sure that you have your money working for you. That's the key, right? If you're having your money parked and you're not earning interest in it, it is losing value because inflation is going higher than whatever you're gonna get in return. If you're holding crypto and it's not going higher, you're losing value because your money's just parked there until crypto pumps, right? So sometimes it's best to just decide what you want to do with your money. Start something up that you can make money on, and then come back in a month, come back in 2 months, and just buy back in. If the market's still there, good. If the market's dropped, guess what? You're gonna be able to get a bigger bag with the same amount of money or a smaller amount of money. You're just gonna be able to get a bigger bag than what you have right now. And if the market pumps, you can always buy back in and start adding with your side business, right? So just go figure. M swap, all right? Sounds like something nasty, Andrew. No one wants to M swap. And incense. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right, this is gone. Purple. Andrew, are you shorting this? I believe you're asking me to check it, so you're probably shorting it because I'm not sure that you caught this on takeoff. This is going, parabolic. It's more than parabolic. It's just like a vertical line. How much has this gone up? 200%. All right. So look, dude, you're longing it. All right. And your coin might do something like this. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's all it's done is just go down forever. This coin is also doing the same thing. All it's done since inception is go down forever, but now you gotta have 600% gain. Is it gonna pump? I'm not sure. I don't know the project. I don't know that, that other project that we're looking at, Moonbeam. It might be doing good. It could do good. It could just suck and be a rug pull, right? So it's a gamble. You have to, measure the risk of putting your money in there. How much are you willing to risk, and run with it. That's it. Now this has gone parabolic, so let's zoom back here. This very close to what the rest of crypto was doing, right? Some bullish divergence here to some extent. We have it from here to here and from here to here. That's part of the reason that we could have started this rally. And now, boom, we're gonna parabolic. When did you enter this, Andrew? When did you enter this? I want to see where you're at with the position. If you're entering the long somewhere around here, yes, you've impulsed up. You're flagging. There's nothing bearish. In theory, you could go for another leg up, right? Because it's making a nice flag. But I have no clue when you entered. No. So here's your 282. All right, so you open a long up here. So you're actually losing right now in your long. All right, it's flagging. It's bouncing over the 20. It looks okay so far. Again, here, look, going higher, more positive momentum. Higher still, just from way back here, starting to get some bearish divergence against the RSI. So part of the reason that you're getting that flag. But again, it's a consolidating pattern now. Usually on this, you're looking for a continuation move to the upside, right? Look, there's some hidden divergence coming in here. Hidden bullish. Part of the reason that we're getting this hold of the 20. Now, failing to rally from here and getting higher than this previous high could lead to farther sell-off, particularly if we break below that 20, right? Neutral at, bought at 60.18. And the 1 hour chart is just a large consolidating pattern. Now, we don't have here anything bearish, at least not traditionally. Just, again, same move from the 4 hour. It's just a larger move here that we could look at. But the same thing is just against the RSI. And I believe it's already done its job at trying to get us to move down. Strong bearish divergence. Shorter term again, hidden bullish from here to here. And, just really not going crazy about this. After that, some consolidation, right? Look, low, high, low, or high, higher high. Positive momentum, more positive momentum. High on the RSI to a higher point on the RSI. So here, nothing that is bearish. but you're also not creating anything that is bullish afterwards. All you're getting is consolidation. And again, you got impulse up, you're consolidating into a pennant of sorts. Now you're going to get more continuation. You could, right? So that's what I would be expecting to see here, right? To some extent. Maybe try to break this to the upside, get that last leg before we actually start and get a movement down. I think that's a good play, having a long open here. Just make sure you have a good stop loss in case this does break to the downside. It could be nasty. That would just basically mean that the pattern's not playing out. This is completely overbought, which I believe that's where we're at on the daily. Overbought him. And as soon as you get that next leg up, there's a good chance you could start creating that bearish divergence, right? If you don't mind me asking, what's your 3 to 5 altcoin to invest in? Ethereum, HNT. I'll probably say have some XRP in case they win against the SEC. That could certainly spark a strong rally. I have some Link. And I don't hold a big position, just what you guys have donated, but I would say ADA. ADA's probably good. ADA's probably a good hold. They have a project, they have a good community. It's one of the big cryptos out there. I think those would be some of the good bets. You know, HNT, they have a network going. They have, they're building something that actually works. So that's what I'm saying. HNT could work, or Helium could work. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum, I think it's also a solid one to have. Again, XRP. And I think those ones that I mentioned are pretty good. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. No worries. Right. So, I think we're going to be calling it a stream, guys. Again, if you enjoy the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We are just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, guys. Market's still stagnating. Wait for a break. Again, we're waiting for the break to the upside or the downside. Tight as a double Bollinger Bands. Again, we could be getting one of these expansive moves. We don't know if it's going to be up or down. We're still targeting a movement down 12,000s. We know that from all-time highs to lows on the last two breaks from the bull market, from the tops to the lows, we've been 80%, 86%, 83% drops. That targets that 12 to 10K area, right? So, again, if that is the case, watch out for that. If that is not the case, and if we start to break to the upside, remember, this could be a bear trap, bull trap, get some kind of hooking motion here, and get that next leg down. Again, we don't know yet if we're out of the woods. We have just to wait, right? Guys, it's going to be it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Tomorrow's going to be Crypto and Beers, just like Fridays. So thank you very much for watching. And on that note, until then.